Form 2 circles 2 pi r square。
做这种题目只需要2片形状
就可以拿到3片叶子。
这星期日6月21号
Form 2 Online Free Seminar 我们会讨论10题 SPM 问题。等，我也讲 free 吗？
有
Free，See you there。
为什么讨论 SPM 题目？
因為勁咯。
有沒有更勁？
如果很勁的話，我們怎樣進步啫？如果沒有進步的話，我們想拿到很好、很有 feel 的那個成績。如果沒有這種 hot question 勁臭的問題，你怎樣令怎樣越來越厲害
？Okay, come, let's start. Okay, for today's class, right? Today's seminar. Okay, so what we do today is, of course, as you can see, we are doing circles, right? Okay, or maybe for Form 4 and Form 5, we name it as art and sector. Okay, art and sector. Okay, now so of course, welcome everybody. Okay, as in students that attend today, right? It's from Form 1 up to Form 5. Okay, 4 up to Form 5. So basically, everybody is here. Okay, now so for Form 1 students, okay, now so today is more towards, I will do a quick go through on what are the formulas that you need. Okay, because the Form 1 students that I, ask them to come in, right? They are students where they can handle mathematics very well. Okay, which is a good thing. Okay, now so how about students from Form 2, okay, Form 3, Form 4 and Form 5, because basically you go through this chapter beforehand. So suppose you know kind of a bit of the basics already, but of course I do believe there are students that you are not so sure about this chapter yet. Now so same thing, I won't be going too deep in it because like what I said before, in order to make this chapter smooth and understand easily, we don't go too deep. Just focus on this thing called this chapter. You can solve it using this idea called fill in the blanks. Okay, I write here first. Fill in the blanks. Okay, so what do I mean by fill in the blanks? It means by knowing some slots, then you feed some informations inside to the relevant formulas, then the whole thing done already. Okay, so that's why I say I need you to prepare a blank paper. Okay, then I can explain a lot of things to you. Okay, now a blank paper before we start the 10 questions over here. Okay, now so a blank part first. So let me prepare the blank part here. Now, so let's start. Okay, so everyone, circles. Okay, let's start. Circles. Okay, also known as arc and sector. For Form 4 and Form 5 students. Okay, Form 4 and Form 5 students. Okay, so after you write circles, arc and sector, okay, the next thing is, what's the main 2 subtopic that you need to know? Okay, alright. So the first thing that you have to know, we name it as circumference. Okay, you write circumference. So you write down circumference. Okay, then the next part they have to know is, we name it as area. And now, for students that you are not so sure about circle, it's fine. Okay, that's why today I'm going into such a technique where I want you to make it into something where you have to make sure you have this feel. In the end, when you step out from this class, I want you to treat this thing as a fill in the blanks question. Okay, so when you read the question, you know what's the slot, then you put all the relevant info inside. Okay, so that's our ultimate goal. Okay, so the 2 parts is circumference and area, and now circumference, what do we name it as? Okay, as another name to it. Okay, circumference, we name it as perimeter as well. Can you put that word there? Perimeter. Okay, and of course, if let's say we write the word perimeter there, so what's the meaning of perimeter? Perimeter means all the outer lines. Right? Okay, so I want you to write using a different color if let's say possible. You write, it will be line by line. So when we do the calculation, everything, we have to take the outer lines only. Okay, the outer lines only. The inner line don't take, right? The inner lines don't take. The outer lines only. Okay, so that will be perimeter. But of course, this is circle. This circle is different. Okay, a bit different as in the calculation. Later, you will know as in the formula. Okay, so now move to area. So what is area about? Okay, area means you are getting the whole surface calculation, right? So I want you to write it here. There is no different name to it. It's still area. Okay, so I will write here the word piece by piece. okay, piece by piece. Okay, now, so the idea, let me draw some very simple idea for you. Okay, very simple idea for you. Okay, let's say, perimeter. Okay, let's say, I get you a picture like this. Okay, don't draw. This one don't draw, just to explain to you. Because if you draw it, then when you refer to your notes, it's like, well, teacher, my drawing cannot. Okay, so better you don't draw it, so you just see only. Okay, so I move it away. Okay, move it away. I want to show you. Okay, now, if I were to ask everybody, okay, now let me move to the part I want to show you. Okay, if I were to ask everyone, hey, can you see this part where they say they want you to find the perimeter of the shaded region, right? Shaded region means the part where they shade it in grey color lah. So I want the lines, right? So the outer lines will be what? The outer lines will be one line here, one line here. Then you will be able to get the perimeter already. Okay, line by line, so you know the idea or not? Line by line. Okay, so if I were to ask, hey, I want to get the area of the shaded region. Now look at the idea. The area of the shaded region, how it looks like. Okay, it looks like this. Okay, see so it will be, number one piece by one piece. I mentioned about that word, right? So the first piece will be this Pac-Man drawing. Okay, this Pac-Man drawing. Okay, and after that, there is one little small part that we need to add as well, right? So this is the other small part that we have to add inside. But the thing is, why not you try to answer me in your what's called in your chats. By the way, for students that you are newly in this seminar, okay, with PT3, right? Okay, so the way how we communicate, okay, is not by using your mics and mic. Okay, so I'll be using chats. So you go into your chats, you open up whatever things that you want to ask me, you just type it there. I will answer one by one. Okay, answer one by one. Now, of course, if let's say worst case you say that, teacher, my English cannot okay, just like your level cannot. So how? So what you do is you raise your hand. Okay, there's a raise hand button. Of course, you don't go to your video there. You raise your hand for me, no lah. Okay, so what I mean is you can go into this function called raise hand. So you raise hand there, I can see it. Then I will unmute you. Then you can talk to me. Okay, if let's say you want to speak out or what lah. Okay, now so I want everybody to try in chats. Okay, you type to me. If I were to ask you to find this, can you see I shade it in blue color already? If I want you to find this part, how you will get the area. So can you describe to me how you will get it? Not the calculation. I don't want the calculation. Calculation I will show you yet. I will assume everybody don't know what's the calculation. Okay? I want to ask you how we get the shaded region. So how you do it. So can you type it in chat so I can see it? Okay, so I give you a good 30 seconds. Okay, so come, you can type it in your chats, I can see it. Just the idea can already. Okay, very good. Okay, very good. The idea on how to get the shaded region. Okay, shaded region. Okay, thank you very much. I'll be looking at your message also. That's why I'm looking at this side. Okay, so very good. I need more students to reply because so far I received like 11, 12 students are reply only. So I need more. Okay, so it's fine that if you don't know, so you just whatever things that you thought of, you just type it out. Okay, or maybe if let's say you don't know, you can put a cross. But better you try lah. You try better. Okay, so area. Okay, area of that particular blue color surface, we will do it like this. Let me show you. So thank you very much for students that reply. We will get, now you see, we will add up with a square minus another white color quadrant. Can you see that? Okay, so let me screen it again so you can see my picture, you see? So I will get a square minus of a quadrant to get the answer. Okay, so that will be how we get it lah. Okay, that will be how we get it lah. Okay, so far, okay? Yeah, sorry, not plus, supposed to be minus, so sorry. Okay, so you minus it and you will get the part ready. Okay, so you see, I draw it out, a square minus of the white color part, then you will be getting the blue color shaded region. Okay, so quadrant means 1/4 of a circle. Quadrant means 1/4 of a circle. Okay, okay, let me take this away. Okay, so I will take it away and I'm not looking at it now. So this is only the ideal part. Okay, I haven't go into the calculation, okay, how to do it, everything. Okay, now repeat the find area part. Can? Okay, in a while I'll do that, don't worry. Okay, so I come back to this part first. Okay, so that's just a quick intro on what's the meaning of line by line and piece by piece. Okay, so Angela, in a while I'll come back to that. Okay, now so first part, I said that there will be two parts. Okay, one is circumference and the other one is area, right? Now, so now, okay, now I'll write it down. Area, circumference, your formula will be a good 2 pi r. For every students that now you start to want to learn like 100% of your circles, everything, right? Now, our temporary skip the meaning of the explanation of pi. Okay, I'll take that away. So my important thing for you all now is to tell you that if you want to get your perimeter, your circumference for a circle, what you do, you always write this down for me, 2 pi r. Okay, you write the word 2 pi r there. Okay, a big one. So automatically, if I say perimeter, if I say circumference, okay, it happens to be in your circles question, hantam 2 pi r inside. So in a while, I will guide you on how to use it. So the pi thing, we will throw it away first. Okay, so what is that 2 mean? Okay, 2 means a normal number lah. Okay, so what is pi? So you treat it as what? You treat it as 3.142, but they will give it to you one. In the question, they will provide you one, okay? So you will treat it as 3.142 or 22/7. Either one, they will give it to you like this, you see? Look at this question like over here, in front of you, you don't have to flip, just look at it, can already. Can you see there's a pi there? That pi equals to 22/7, they give it to you already. Okay, now so the other one is, can you see that R there? So what is R? Okay, in case there is any Form 1 students here, you're not so sure about what is the meaning of R, let me do some quick explanation on this. So R means radius. R means radius. So I'll place it by the side of it. Okay, I will do a small drawing there. Okay, so a small circle just to show you only. So we have our center right in the middle. Okay, center right in the middle. Now, so once I put the center right in the middle, what's the meaning of radius? Radius means I take a center point and I draw it to the outer lines. That particular red color line, we name it as radius. So I put an arrow out, you know that lah. So we need this information to get our circumference. Okay, to get our circumference. Okay, fantastic. So you know what's the meaning of radius already. Okay, next. So I want to add one extra word inside called diameter. Okay, diameter. So can everyone tell me, okay, a fast one, of course Form 5 should know already. Can you tell me what's the meaning of diameter? Okay, come in your chats, okay, I want to see. Yeah, thank you very much. Okay, it's a very obvious one, right? So what is the meaning of diameter? Easy, right? Okay, it means radius, you add another radius, the whole line equals to a diameter, right? Okay, so I will just draw it. You don't draw this end. Now, so that's a diameter. Can you see that? It passed through the center, or maybe you can say the longest line in your circle, everything. Okay, so that will be the meaning of diameter lah. Yes, one whole line that passes through the center, right? Very good. Okay, but diameter, I'm not using it. Remember, okay, today I'm showing you answering technique. So whatever things that you need, I will tell you today. Whatever things that you don't need it, I'll throw it away. Okay, because today is like, we have to settle SPM questions like 10 of it, right? But many class, they didn't manage to finish like all of it. I think we did like 5 questions, if I'm not mistaken, 5 only. Okay, but of course the final question we did do it lah. Okay, final question is the main thing. Okay. Now, so now back to our explanation here. So I move down. Okay, I move down. So as you can see, 2 pi r, so that will be your 2 times with your pi times with your r, and r will be the radius. You take the radius, you put it inside, then you get it ready. Okay, so how to use it in a while. Okay, in a while. Okay, so everyone, okay, move now. Okay, move to this one. Okay, area. So area, what's the formula? You write pi r squared. Okay, pi r squared. So what is pi again? Pi being 22/7 or maybe 3.142. Either one lah. Okay, depending on the questions on what they want. Okay, so radius square. Okay, radius square means you take your radius, you square it. You take your radius, then you square it, right? Okay, so nothing special on that, right? So you take your radius, and then you square it. You square it, that's the meaning, okay? So you don't take the square, you're going to square that pi, don't do that, okay? So radius square, okay, very good. Now, so everyone, so back to our circles explanation, the basic thing to it. Okay, one more time. The main two things before we start the calculation, everything. Okay, number one. Okay, your circumference 2 pi r, your area pi r squared. Circumference 2 pi r, area pi r squared. That's the main two things. Okay, now our case number one, the easiest one comes back already. Okay, the case number one thing. Okay, now I will guide you on how to use the formula. Okay, so follow me. So for Form 2, right, this is the third time that we are doing this revision. The first time being our normal class, okay, because main is about Form 2, right? Okay, so first is our normal class, okay, then second is about, it's our extra class on this circle one more time, okay, and then today is the third time that we are doing circle. Okay, so suppose you are getting more and more, how to say, you get all the information, like you repeat so many times already, you suppose you are getting better and better with circle. Okay, now okay, so everyone, okay, back to this case number one. Today there will be a total of 3 cases. One case being the how to use the formula. Second case being something simple on ratio. What's the meaning of ratio, right? Okay, then the third one, we go into SPM questions already. I repeat all SPM questions. Okay, so now case number one, let's write. Okay, case number one, I want you to prepare this baby steps kind of explanation. Okay, so in a while, right? Not in a while. Later when I do SPM question, I'll be using very what? Very baby steps kind of explanation to y'all. Okay, now, so of course, if let's say later in a while when I do all those SPM questions with you, some of you might say, teacher, can I do it this way, which is way faster? Please go ahead. Apply your creativity. I repeat that. Apply your creativity. But of course, if let's say you are not so sure whether your creativity okay or not, you can anytime let me know. So teacher, this way can or not? I will let you know. Okay. Now, so baby step number one, very basic one. I draw a circle. Okay, just a small one, not too small. Okay, somehow bigger that you can put information inside one. Okay, so a center. Okay, and after that, I draw a radius where I place it at 7 cm. Same example like the past two class that we go through together from 2. Okay, now so I put a circle with 7 cm. Okay, a circle with 7 cm. And question A being find the circumference. Okay, find the circumference. Okay, then B. Okay, B, I place it over here, just a short one can read it. So I put area of the circle. Area of the circle. Okay, everyone. Now, look at what I say. Okay, look at what are things that I will mention in a while. Okay, number one. Okay, see, look at the words, everything. Okay, first thing, circumference, you will tell me 2 pi r, right? Circumference, you will tell me lines only, line by line. There's only one big line there, okay? This will be the whole line. And you know that it will be 2 times, what's the pi? Use fraction, okay? I didn't write anything, okay? So everybody, we will be using fractions. 22 over 7 multiply with, what is the radius? 7. Do you notice it's kind of like fill in the blanks only? I say that once we know the particular word, like perimeter, circumference, everything, and we know it will be line by line, so we just take out all the relevant lines, then we just fill in the blanks with the relevant info. And you notice that we fill out one thing only, radius, right? Okay, so of course you type your calculator, everything standard, and you'll be getting how much? 44 cm. So come right with me, come. Okay, so now how about area? Okay, how about area? So area being what? Area being pi r squared. Okay, so I go very baby steps, okay, so I'm showing you how I apply into my formulas, right? Okay, so area being the whole surface, right? One whole piece of circle. It's just like a pizza, right? One whole piece of the circle. So the whole piece of the circle, okay, so how we find it? So pi, 22 over 7, times with radius, 7 times 7. Or maybe some of you want to write 7 square, go ahead. Okay, so equals to your time into your calculator, you'll be getting 155 cm squared. Simple. Baby steps, everyone. I don't think this thing bothers you, okay, but anyhow, if let's say there is any Form 1 over here, or maybe Form 2 that you start to like understand better and better, right? Is there any questions over here that you want to ask me? If let's say there is, you let me know. Okay, so because I'm going into the second part already. Because I say there is 3 cases, right? Cannot, Angela, cannot. Okay, circumference being circumference, area being area. Circumference is your, in Chinese, 周长, the outer lines, the outer line only. Okay, area means 面积, the surface of it, the surface of it. Okay, let me see. Okay, Yonglin, you mean this one, is it? Okay, let me show you. You mean this circle? This circle? Oh, that's the center. That's the center. That's the center. It's just an indication. If I put an O there, that's the center. Automatically it will be center. Okay. Now, so let me explain now. Okay. Julie, in a while I will go into that. Okay, because we haven't gone into the calculation yet. So the X is the center. I put an X there. That will be the center. Okay, that will be the center. Okay. Okay. Now, so let's go into that. Yes, Angela. Okay, we will slowly go in. You will slowly know more things because in the end I will be repeating. Okay. Now, so if let's say student manage to like understand the circles, steps, everything, right? You notice that later I'll be repeating so many times. Okay. So this chapter basically we have to repeat till you get the flow of it. Okay, the flow of it. So now case number 2, everyone. Okay, second case, then we can go into our SPM question, which is our case number 3 already. Okay, case number 2. So let's draw our case number 2 by the side. Okay, by the side. So we start to incorporate something called what? Now this word called arc and sector. Okay, arc and sector. Okay, so same thing, draw a circle. Okay, now so let me see who is this student just now that asked me this question. Okay, Yonglin. Okay, Yonglin, see this. Can you see I draw a circle already? Just now I'm designing the question, you see. So when I design the question, I'm going to tell you that this is the center. So this center, what I do is I put a cross there. That's the center. Okay, I draw a cross there. No meaning. It's not unknown or what. It's just the center only. Okay, so in your question, right, whenever there is a center, automatically they will place an O there. Okay, automatically they will place an O there to indicate and to tell you that, hey everyone, that's the center. Okay, so now this question, what I do is I will be designing it this way. So I say that, hey, I want to take this circle and separate it into 4 equal parts, everyone. Okay, now so remember everyone, if you have any questions, just type it there, so I will slowly answer you. Okay, so for students that you are not in my normal class, okay, so just to tell you that all the chats, right, it's private and sent towards host only. Host means me lah. Okay, so I can see all your questions. That's why you didn't see any other replies in your chats, because all the chats is through me only, so I can see all your replies. Okay, and also nobody can see your replies, and so whatever things you want to type, just type it. Okay, I can see only. Now, so this circle, what I do is I separate into 4 equal parts. Okay, so I put here separate. Okay, I separate into 4 equal parts. 4 equal parts. Okay, and these 4 equal parts, I want to ask everyone, okay, especially Form 1, you have to be careful. One whole circle equals to how many degrees? 360 degrees. 360 degrees. Okay, if I were to ask, because now I separate into 4 equal parts, right? So one part being how many degrees? It will be 90 degrees, right? 90 degrees, thank you very much. Okay, some of you reply me already. Okay, so if I were to say radius being 7 cm, one part equals to 90 degrees, right? Now, I want everybody to type this to me, because just now I mentioned about this word before. Can you tell me 90 degree of a circle, another word to it, what we name it as? Start with Q1, anyone know? Can you type it out? So can you tell me a sector where it shows 90 degree, what is that? You tried it? Thank you very much. Okay, so we name it as quadrant. Okay, quadrant. Q-U-A-D-R-A-N-T. Quadrant. Quadrants. Okay. Now, so now it's okay to type wrongly. It's fine. Okay, I don't care about spelling because my English is not good also. So you don't worry about, hey teacher, I scared later I type wrong. You laugh at me. No. Okay, I won't be doing that. So whatever things, okay, as long as roughly there, the sound is there already, can already. So as long as you participate with me lah. Okay, so we have a 7 cm there, we have a 90 degree there as well. And I place X and Y, and now I do some shading. Okay, I do some shading there. So I want to shade out this part. Can you see that? Okay, this part I shade out. Okay, so the question being this part, okay, you notice that I shade out the 90-degree region, the quadrant, the so-called quadrant. Okay, now, question A. Okay, question A. You notice that I go kind of fast. Okay, I go kind of fast. The reason being, SPM question is our main thing. So I do a quick go through on everything, then we can spam our SPM question. That's the main question, right? So as we do more questions, you know it. When you play a particular game, okay, let's say you talk about PUBG again, I've been doing that. Okay, if you play a PUBG game, do you read how to play PUBG? Some of you might go into that, right? So I'm giving a quick how to play to you. So later we experience the question is like you straight away ask, press play, then you go into that battlefield and try it out. So in a while, it's better we go into the battlefield and try it out. Then we will learn more on that side. Okay, later case number 3 is the main thing. Okay, so A, I will write, I want to get the perimeter. You notice that I didn't write the word circumference. Can you see that? So I write the word perimeter. Okay, so perimeter of what? Okay, perimeter of sector OY. Okay, so that's the question now. And I will leave some extra blanks. I put a B there and I write area of sector XOY. And sorry, I will put a bracket on top. I missed out this word. Okay, I want you to add the word shaded region. Okay, shaded region. So same applies here. You put the word shaded region. Okay, so I'll give you some time. Okay, I want you to slowly write down all these things. Not to say slowly, faster. Okay, so you write down this part. In a while, we will start the calculation. This is still the baby step part. Okay, so basically it's a baby step go into what? Toddler step. Okay, so later case number 3, you go into teenager. And later we go into something greater. Question 10, adult. Okay, slowly we increase the level. Okay, now, by the way, I will be extending a bit, like probably I will end at 6:15, okay, 6:15, then I will stop really, okay, because later I have another class also. 6:15, I will extend a bit to 6:15. Okay, if let's say you are rushing to anywhere, right, let's say you have another live class or your tuitions or what, you can go earlier, it's fine. Okay, now, so everyone, okay, your perimeter of sector XOY. So everyone, back to the usual words again. Circumference 2 pi r, area pi r squared. Circumference 2 pi r, area pi r squared. Circumference being perimeter as well, right? And you know circumference, it's your line by line. Okay, line by line. And area being one piece by one piece. Okay, Julian asked about that just now. Okay, as well as Angela says that, okay, teacher, area, I'm not so sure about it. Okay, now this is still under baby steps. Okay, so let's go into it. Now, perimeter, write the important words with me. So these are automatic. When I see this word, I have to put all these things inside. Perimeter 2 pi r, and it goes line by line. So every single lines, I have to take it out. Every single lines. Okay? So now, line number 1, 7. Line number 2, 7. So 7 plus 7. Okay? Can And then I will add another XY. Okay, everyone, tell me a proper name to this XY line. Starts with A. Anyone know? Okay, you can type in the chat for me. I want to see. Thank you very much. It's a very obvious answer, right? You are not so sure, it's fine. Okay, let me know. Teacher, don't know. A for apple. No lah. Okay, so what is A? So yes, it's the arc. ARC. Okay, thank you very much. It's the arc. So I put here, I want to get the arc of XY, right? Arc of XY. Okay, so you know you have to use 2 pi r. Okay, so now let's go into the calculation. Okay, thank you very much, HP. Okay, so 7 and 7, you will get 14. Add up with a bracket. Now, look at our baby steps. Now it increased the level a bit of it. Okay. Increase, okay, grow a bit really, as in the difficulty, a bit only. Because I always assume this. I always assume that student comes into the class, right? They don't understand a single thing. So I'm trying to give you shortcuts, simple explanation. So I cut away all those irrelevant explanation, and I take like the simple thing that you need to know, okay, to put it inside. Okay, of course you do let me know if let's say one part to your teacher, I'm not so sure about it. So can you say again? No problem. Okay. But of course, I will guide you through one by one. Okay. I will be repeating it. Right? Okay. Now, so everyone, arc xy. Okay. You know you have to use 2 pi r already. So I put 2 times pi. Okay. 22/7. I said if I didn't write, I'll put fraction already. Times with radius. And you notice that you need this information to place it inside. So everyone, can you tell me, okay, because some form 2 over here is like you go through this chapter before with me. Okay, so everyone, can you tell me what are the 2 main informations that you need to settle your arc? Okay, your arc. The 2 main informations. Okay, I know you know the answer, okay, but I want the main 2 informations. Information number 1 starts with R, everyone. Okay, information number 2, thank you very much. Okay, I see the answer already. Okay, thank you. Okay, so you have radius, thank you. Okay, radius. Second, starts with A, what is that? Angle. Radius and angle, thank you. Okay, so what is your radius for XY? I already say I want radius. It will be 7 cm. What is my angle for XY? You go back to center, everyone. When you go back to center, then you will know what's the angle already. Okay, thank you very much. It's 90 degrees. So everyone, okay, everyone. Now, again, look at me. To calculate your circles, right? And now I'm teaching you the baby steps, right? So when I write baby steps, you notice that everything is like so consider a bit detailed, okay? Some of you might want to ask me something like, teacher, can I straight away ignore that 90 degree and divide the whole thing by 4? Or maybe times with 1/4? Good, it means you understand already. If you understand, you want to work out some creative way, faster methods, go ahead. Okay, I don't want to limit you on your creativity, go ahead with that. Now, of course, you want to check with me, right? Just type in and I can check for you. Okay, so radius being 7, so I put 7. Okay, I put 7. And now look at this, 2 times 22/7 times 7, you know the answer is 44 cm already, right? You know it's 44 cm. So in order to get that arc XY, you know the fast way being take this whole thing, divide by 4. And you'll get 11 cm, right? Okay, or maybe you can say times with 1/4. So I'm not using that. I'll be going into baby steps again because other questions you need this skill, okay? So I will be multiplying the relevant angle. Okay, so the whole thing being 360, it will be 90/360. And then you thumb everything into your calculator, bit by bit, you'll be getting 14 plus 11, so eventually comes out 25 cm. That will be your perimeter. Okay, now, perimeter, one more time, 2 pi r, line by line, add 1 by 1, okay? Now, main 2 informations, you know, it will be radius, angle already. Now we push it down to area. If you were to ask me perimeter and area, which one better? I will say that, which one easier, sorry. I will say that area is actually easier as compared to perimeter, because perimeter, it will be very detailed when it comes to questions where you have to find like specific shaded region. Of course, this one is like kind of like very easier now, okay? And also, let's go into our B now. Okay, for Zefeng, let me answer you first. Can choose not to write degree? Yes. Just now I said already, if let's say you have your creativity on, you want to divide by 4 to get 11 cm, you want to times with 1/4, go ahead. Okay, go ahead with that. Okay, for perimeter one side, okay, for Julian, perimeter is to get the outer lines, right? So after I get my XY 11 cm, 11 cm. Can you see the 7 cm and 7 cm? I pointed to you, you see? Can you see the 7 cm and 7 cm by the side? You have to add it because you want to get the perimeter, the outer lines. The 11 cm is only this part, you know. It's only for XY. So you have to add the 7 and 7. 7 plus 7, 14 cm. So 14 plus 11 only you will get the whole perimeter. Okay? The outer lines, everything. Okay? Now, so everyone, move into part B now. Part B. Now, so we have to be faster because our main thing is in our case 3. Okay, case 3, you learn more things. Basically, it's a repeat, you know, it's just that level increase a bit. Okay, now slowly. Okay, slowly. I mean, slowly means you slowly get to understand it. But of course, when I speak, I will be like kind of fast. Okay, if I go too slow, we focus too much on one particular easy question, you will stuck there forever, and I will shoot up, okay, and repeat my workings. Okay, repeat to an extent where you get it. Okay, now of course I will slowly increase the level like what I mentioned just now. Okay, B now, area. Okay, look at the word area, pi r squared. One piece by one piece, right? One piece by one piece. Okay, so can you tell me how many piece of area you need to find over here? Okay, how many piece of thing? Just one piece, right? One piece. So that one piece being one sector with 90 degrees and 7 cm. Okay, now so everyone, look at this. Okay, look at this thing by the side. Look at this thing. Do you notice 154 cm square just now is my area? If I want to get like this 1/4 of it, you know you just divide by 4, you will get that one slice of pizza, right? Okay, so I will move here. Okay, I'll move here, move here. Okay, see Alright, it will be pi 22/7 times with radius times radius, 7 square bar, right? And then this thing being the whole circle, but I don't want, because I want partial of it, the 90 degrees. I times with 90/360. And I'll be getting how much? 22/7. Use your calculator, of course, okay? Always do that. And then times with 90/360. You will get your answer as 38.5 cm square. So it's such an easy, basic question. Okay, now everyone, see let me do some confession first. Okay, the confession being this. I know some student might say, teacher, too fast, cannot. Okay, so for students that you are still a bit of like, teacher, cannot. Okay, how? Okay, too fast already. Okay, so let me tell you the main ideas again. So when you look at the next question with me on the SPM question, right, you try to find all this information for me, but of course, have an open mind. You need to know that you really can do it. Okay, now, see, what's the main two information again? You have to know this. Number one, circumference, what's it again? 2 pi r. What's your area formula? Pi r squared. Circumference being line by line. Okay, you add like one line by one line. We have to get all the informations. And of course, area being one piece by one piece, you have to take it out. One piece by one piece. Okay, then the next thing is, now, the main two informations that you have to get for me when we look at the questions, you have to get me the radius and get me the angle. Two things only, okay, radius and angle. Okay, so where you get the angle from? From your center. Okay, from your center. Okay, so in a while, we will go into our case number 3, our SPM question already. So let me explain arc and sector word one more time before I go into that. Okay, now before I explain the arc and sector word, right, let me explain some of the students' question first. Julian, the 14 cm, you okay already or not? You understand on that parameter thing already? Then for Ernie, teacher, why need to times 90/360? I thought formula is pi r squared. Ernie, let me explain a bit of this. Because if you calculate your pi r square, right? Okay, if you calculate your pi r square, your pi r square, you will be getting the whole circle, you know. You'll be getting the whole circle. Do you notice you don't want the whole circle? You look at the question over here, you are getting partial of it only. So to get the partial of it, do you notice you have to multiply with a certain ratio? Or maybe like in this case, some student might take the whole area answer divide by 4. And the divide by 4, that's the meaning. Thank you very much. So you will times with a total of 360, right? We will times with 90 because that 90 is the part that we want. Okay? So next, let me answer Angela. Okay, teacher, the 7 times 7 is square. Yes, 7 times 7 is that 7 square. You are right. Okay? And yes, Julian, correct. That's the main two information, radius and angle. Okay. So, by the way, the parameter and circumference is the same thing. It's the same thing. You can interchange and use it. Okay, you can interchange and use it. Okay, now everyone, explain the word arc and the word sector. Then I will go into what's it called, our case number 3 already. Okay, then we will slowly hit to our level 10. Not level 10, the adult question. Okay. Now, so everyone, allow me to draw something like a bit weird now. Okay, let me draw this thing. This one. So that's a what? This is a big piece of pizza with pepperoni on top. Nice. Okay, pepperoni on top. Okay, so my question to you is like this. Okay, see the whole piece of pizza, the whole piece. Okay, when you buy a pizza from Domino's, let's say. Okay, so Domino's deliver to you the whole piece of pizza. That's the area lah, right? That's the area. The whole piece of pizza is the area. Okay. Now, if I were to ask, if let's say the outer crust where they stuff cheese around the crust one, right? That crust, okay, this outer crust, very crunchy one, but for me, I will throw it away one. You don't have to draw all this one to explain only. Don't draw because my drawing a bit good. Okay. So the outer crust being the what? The outer crust blue color one. Okay, that's the circumference. Okay, that's the circumference. Area will be the whole thing lah. Okay, the whole thing is the area, the whole thing. Okay. The thing is, if let's say the Domino guy, okay, deliver to you a personal pan pizza. Okay, it's okay actually. Okay, it's okay, no worries. Okay, so the thing is, if you order a personal pan pizza, okay, the Domino guy, okay, that bakes the whole pizza, okay, they will cut it for you, right? So you cut it for you, cut it into 4 equal pieces. Okay, 4 equal slice of pizza, right? Equal slice of pizza. So my question here is, if I take out one slice of it, okay, one slice of it, sorry, I draw again. Okay, I take out one slice of it. Okay, one slice of it, okay, over here I take out one slice only. Okay, one slice, so I take it out now. Okay, take out one slice. Take out one slice already. Okay, so I take out already means don't have already, so I erase this part. So this one don't have already. Okay, so the thing is, if I take out that one slice of pizza, okay, I add one student come into the class first. Okay, so I take one slice of pizza. Can you tell me that one slice of pizza is the what? Okay, the one slice of pizza, it's one part of your area, right? Not? And that one part of your area, we name it as what? Start with S on everyone. We name it as, of course I know it's one slice of pizza lah, right? One slice. So that one slice of pizza, thank you very much, is the sector. Thank you for your response. Thank you very much. Okay, so if I were to say, because for me, right, I don't like that crust, so I bite all the pepperoni, okay, the whole pizza with cheese, okay, and tomato paste, everything, and so I bite everything, and in the end, I left this part, everyone. I left this part. Okay, I want to throw this part away, let's say. Okay, so can you tell me this part, what we name it as? Start with A1, everyone. You know, start with A1. ARCR. That will be the partial of your circumference. Okay, partial of your circumference. So I can say part of your circumference. So you know how to differentiate the name already? Sector and arc. Okay, arc is the whole slice of pizza lah. Okay, arc being the crust. The crust. So you bite, do. Okay, now, so everyone, this one is just to explain a bit so you remember it. So now let's officially go into our calculation. And yes, I know students start to understand a bit, but not fully of it. You slowly go into like level 1, level 2, level 3, and then go into the adult question. Okay, now, so we have another roughly 45 minutes because I say I will extend to 6:15 now. If let's say you are rushing, of course, you can go first. Okay, so I will extend up to 6:15. Okay, now, the remaining 45 minutes, okay, roughly 15 minutes like this, I will be spamming case number 3 SPM question level by level. Okay, let's do the easy level 1 first. Question number 1. Okay, now, just now in another class, in Mandarin class, right, they are kind of fast because I invite like other forms, right? I invite like form 3, form 4, and form 5. So they are kind of fast because they know how to do already. So if let's say you know how to do, you want to work out faster, go ahead. Right, go ahead. Treat it as a revision. So instead of like you close the whole thing, why not you just sit in front of me, you write it, any question you don't know, you just type it out, then I slowly explain to you all. Okay, so Now, question number 1. So remember the two main things, circumference 2 pi r, area pi r squared. Circumference being one line by one line, line by line, area being piece by piece. Okay, number 1, diagram 7, OABC is a sector. Okay, let's look at it. So OABC is a Pac-Man, right? That's a sector, they mentioned that. Okay, then sector of a circle with radius of 7 cm. So it's a very obvious 7 cm. So I put another 7 cm over here, very obvious. Of course, they did say that with a center O. Hey, what's so special about center, everyone? Center gives you the angle. So you notice that's a 90 degree, right? So the opposite side of it will be 270. So whatever angles that I find, I just hunt them inside already. Okay, because I say already, what's the main two informations again, everyone? Radius, angle. Okay, radius and angle. So these are the two things that definitely I will go and find it out. Okay, so now ACD is a quadrant. ACD is a quadrant. Okay, so ACD is a quadrant. I know that quadrant means 90 degree law, right? So where the 90 degree is at? It's at center D. So I put a 90 degree there. Of course, you know that will be 7 cm as well. It's a very obvious 7 cm as well. Okay, and it forms a square there lah. Okay, it forms a square. Okay, because they mentioned that AOCD is a square ma. Now, so do you notice I got all the information right? I get my angle, I get my radius, everything. Now let's go into our A parameter. Okay, now by the way, everyone, for all the SPM questions over here, right, that I'm doing with everybody, I'm not finding the final answer. I'll be writing the full working of it. The final answer, what you do, take a calculator, press and get the answer. Okay, so because I'm going to make sure I do as much question as possible by explaining it, final answer, just use a calculator and type it. You don't have to type and let me know, and just type and put it there and ready. My main thing is to explain how to work out that workings. Okay, now perimeter, so I write down, I'll be writing extra stuff here, baby steps and explain to everybody. So perimeter being 2 pi r, and it will be line by line. Okay, and over here it says they want the shaded region. Shaded region, wait, okay, shaded region. Now, I repeat again, I will be writing baby steps. If any of you over here, you have your creativity, you say that, teacher, I can do like crazily fast, go ahead. Remember what I say? Go ahead. But of course, you want to check with me, you can type to me. I say that, right? Okay, now, line by line, everyone. Line number 1, ABC, arc. So I put here arc ABC, right? The line only, So arc ABC, it's one of it. And another one is your arc AC. Arc AC. Understand on this parameter part? Okay? Yeah? You're not sure, you have to type to me, so I know whether you are okay with it. So I already say, I want everybody to step out of the class where you understand something. Okay, you understand something. Okay? So everyone, arc ABC, what's your relevant radius and angle? The two main things, radius and angle. So my radius and angle, so the first one, radius, it's 7 cm, angle is 270. So that's how I get my informations. Okay, so I straight away go into this and I write 270. You gotta say already, angle, right? Over 360 times with 2 times pi, given 22/7, right? 22/7 times radius 7, fantastic. I get my arc ABC. And then I add up with another one where that will be AC, right? That will be AC. So my AC being 90 degrees and radius 7 cm. You see, it's the same info that I've been asking you to get it, right? You don't have to type to me, you just write it there. You're not sure, you let me know lah. Okay, teacher, how to get radius and 90 degrees? You let me know. Okay, so angle 90 over 360 times with perimeter, 2 times pi times radius, and you hunt everything into your calculator bit by bit, you will be getting your final answer. Okay, so of course you get this one plus another one to get the final answer. I'm not writing the final answer, you type it yourself. Okay, you type it yourself. Okay, I don't want to say about the final answer thing. Okay, let me do some prediction first. Okay, prediction. Prediction as in student might want to ask me these kind of things. Okay, now let me make it bigger so you can write it out if you're writing halfway. Okay, everyone. Now, I believe student might want to ask me, listen. Okay, it says that teacher, this one long, my way faster, you know, okay? So some student might say, teacher, can I do this? This one way faster leh. Do you notice, everyone? Okay, this one, okay? Let me draw this part first and I twist the whole thing, then you will know it already. Okay, do you notice this part over here? Imagine if I turn around. You see, I turn around, I turn around, If I turn around and place it over there, can you tell me what you will get? Okay, what you will get? My Jonathan. You get one complete circle, right? Yes, you get one complete circle. So it means some student might want to apply creativity and says that, teacher, can I don't write something that long? Can I just apply 2 pi r to get my final answer for 8? Yes, I already say that. Apply your creativity if you're very strong in this chapter. Okay? But if I were to teach you, I will be going into baby steps. I will break out line by line for you. Okay? You get what I mean? Okay, also if you do your 2 pi r only, you will be getting your final answer. It's the same thing. Okay, it's the same thing. Now, I will take this away and move into B. Okay, move into B. So again, I will be repeating the questions. Okay, increase the level bit by bit. Okay, so that you slowly catch up. Okay, slowly catch up. Now, everyone, your question B. Question B. So let me erase the red color part and retain all my radius and angles there. Okay, now let me answer some of the students' question before I go into B. But if directly use 2 pi r, the working mark still got yes. Yes. If let's say you straight away apply 2 pi r to get your final answer for question A, you still get your full marks. Don't worry. Creativity for this particular chapter is finite. Okay. Now, but of course, you don't tell me, teacher, I like it creative. I use string. I take the string and I go along it and get the calculation. I'll come and slap you. Okay, cannot lah that one. Okay, so of course you have to use a relevant formula. Okay, the one that talks about 2 pi r and pi r square, all these things. Okay, now so everyone. Okay, up to now. Okay, I want to ask everyone now. Okay, up to now, are you okay? Okay, because I already say I'm kind of fast on, right? So up to now, you okay or not? Okay, if let's say 1 to 10, okay, 1 to 10, 1 to 10, 1 being you don't understand, okay, 10 being okay, you understand. So 1 to 10, well, what's your number? What's the number? Okay, Angela, you are talking about which side? Which side? Sorry, I missed out your workings. Your questions and all. Arc AC, let me check. Arc AC. Your Arc AC it's cut. Let me see. Cut 22 cm. If I say Arc AC 22 cm only. Arc AC 22 cm. You type into your calculator, you'll get the answer already. Okay, type into it. You only later answer that. Oh, the radius. This arc radius 7. I mentioned that. The arc AC radius is 7 cm. Radius is 7 cm. Okay. No. Arc is that curve. So to get the curve, you need all your radius and angle information. Okay, can Okay, so everyone, B now. Okay, question B. Oh, I want to get the angle now. Okay, now Roger in a while. Okay, I will go into that. Okay, because I say I will be repeating the question, right? Okay, now question B. Okay, question B says what? It says, sorry, I unfreeze and go into the question one more time. Okay, so everyone. Now, okay, sorry, I charged my iPad for a while. No battery already. Okay, great. Now, so part B now, part B. The area in cm square of the shaded region. Okay, of the shaded region. Okay, so how to get the shaded region? So area being pi r square, right? And you will get your answer piece by piece. So what do I mean by piece by piece? Imagine if you have a very huge, what's called Manila card, and you draw something on it. And let's say you want that particular part to be your bookmark, for example. Then you will take a scissors and cut off and throw away the part that you want, and you retain that part, right? So it's the same meaning. So we will cut off things that we don't want, and we want that particular part. Okay, because when you do area, you do the whole surface. We get a whole piece of thing that we don't want, we throw away. So if I were to draw it out, of course, I missed out this word. They want shaded region. Okay, they want shaded region. So to get the shaded region, just now, the starting of the class, I do some go through on that, right? Okay, so I make it bigger now. Okay, now the first part, get a big Pac-Man. Get a big Pac-Man. Okay? Automatically fill in the radius and angle. So the radius being 7 and the angle being 270. Can you see I get all the information already? Don't forget your formula is pi r square. So you know what to write already. Pi r square write down, then hantam the 270 inside. Okay? And now, you want to add another small part. Okay, I shade it like this. Can you see that? Okay, because this part done already. Okay, this part I draw it out already. So this part, just now I asked everyone, okay, most of y'all answer me, you say that, teacher, I can get a square and minus off that white color part. Or maybe some of you might say, get a square and minus off the what? Minus off the quadrant, right? So I will draw this side, okay? So I put a bracket, I put a square, and then I minus off a quadrant. And you know, the square area is like 7 times 7. That one is so easy. Okay, that one is like so easy. And then your quadrant being 90 degrees as the angle and radius, it's 7. You notice I have been repeating the same word. For students that you get the message already, you know what to do already. For students that you're still struggling to understand bit by bit, right? You notice I've been repeating the same thing. Get the radius and angle, get the radius and angle, get the radius and angle, right? So now I have to start fill in the blanks. Fill in the blanks. So the first bracket is for this. Now fill in the blanks, angle first. Okay, angle first. 270 over 360. What's the formula? Pi 22 over 7 times radius 7 times 7. Or maybe you can write 7 squared. Done with the first part. Done with the first part. Add up with a big bracket with inner part being 1 square minus 1 quadrant. You see? Some student might ask me, teacher, is it okay if I break it out part by part? Okay, part by part. Part by part meaning what? Meaning, teacher, can I write arc? Let's say I write arc ABC. Is my first calculation. Then the second one I write my area of square, and then I write the area, the area sector of ADC. I separate into 3 parts. Then I do a conclusion to it. You can do that. It's just that if I do that way, that will be too detailed and it will waste up your time. So I will recommend students to do bracket. Number 1, you have to use to this kind of working when you slowly move up to what's it called, upper forms. When you go into like form 3, form 4, form 5, you have to start writing very fast already. You know, you look at the question, you have to write already. So you need to practice this way. Okay. Now, so square will be 7 times 7 now. Okay, then your quadrant will be 90 over 360. As you can see, I make it bigger. Times with pi 22.7 times 7 times 7. And then you do it one by one, this one plus this one minus this one. So bit by bit you calculate out, then you get the answer. Okay, then you get the answer. Okay, so let me explain. Okay, let me find out some questions from students. Okay, let me see. I thought the square bracket is outside the round one. Oh, it's okay, it's fine. Okay, the phone is fine. Okay, that one is okay. Yes, copy. Anything? Yeah, anything. Because you raise your hand, right? I want to see what anything you want to ask me. Okay. If let's say there's anything you type in the chat, okay, so I can know. So everyone, I will go into the next question already. we will increase a bit. Okay. Now I will increase a bit. Okay. Yonglin, the unshaded region, because it's not this question, right? Later I'll answer you. I will go through the whole process first because I'm recording for YouTube purpose. Okay. Now, so everyone, so I move down. Okay, now level. Okay, Lian. So we do it faster for this question. Faster. Question 2. Okay, question 2. Okay. Now, radius angle, don't forget. Whatever radius angle, I just hantam inside. Okay. In diagram 7, PQR, STU are 2 arcs. Okay, so I see okay, PQR is one of the arc, and then STU, this one bigger, is that? Okay, 2 arcs. Okay, so I throw it out, it's not important now. And then it says 2 different circles with common center O. Common center O, right? Center gives you the angle, everyone, right? Okay, so then the next one comes in already. It says PSOTR is a straight line. A straight line means the side of it will be 60 degrees. Yes, I get the angle already. And this one being the semicircle of 180 degrees up. Fantastic. I get all the angles. And then it says, given that OT7. So where's the OT? OT is here, 7 cm. So you see, I get my radius. And my OR, OR is the whole thing that belongs to the bigger sector, bigger semicircle. So it's another 7. It's another 7. So I place a 7 there, I place a 7 here, place a 7 here. I get everything already, including this side, which is 7 cm. So radius and angle is not a problem to us now. Okay, everything we have. Okay, so I move down. Okay, move down. And now let's go into A. And you know what I have to say already. And you know what I have to say. Perimeter 2 pi r, line by line. They want the whole diagram. Be careful of whole diagram. So the whole diagram, okay, why not I shade it out? Okay, I use a red color highlighter to shade out. So 7 plus 7, can you see that? See that 7, 7? So I'll put my A calculation here. 7 plus 7 plus, easy. One big curve here, can you see that? Semicircle curve, right? Now, so just want to ask before I write it there. You can type in your chats, I want to see. I know that's arc PQR. You know that as well. Okay? My question to everybody, can you tell me this arc PQR, what's the radius and angle? Can you type it out? I want to see. So that's your arc PQR. So what's the radius and angle? So can you tell me that? Yet it's a very obvious 180 degrees for angle, and it's a very obvious 14 cm radius. Fantastic. Okay, if you type it out, it means you know what to do already. Okay, so thank you very much. 180 degrees and 14 cm. And I add up with another arc, and you know the arc will be this ST. Okay, so I write there lah. Okay, arc ST. Okay, so that will be, I can write it for you straight away. It's 180 and 7 cm. Okay, and 7 cm. Okay, now so I get all my information ready. Okay, let me tell everyone. This working no need so I put a cross there. You don't need this working in your exam. Your working means you straight away go into the calculation and get the proper 2 pi r thing into the whole calculation thing. So 7 and 7 being 14, plus with the first bracket and another bracket. Okay, sorry. So plus with another bracket. So you know what to place inside because you have all the relevant angles, right? Now, everyone, I say it one more time. I'm writing the baby steps. Okay? You want to skip your working, you can go into that. Okay? You want to skip the working, go ahead. It means, let's say 180, you want to put 1 over 2. Yes, why not? Okay? So I'll be writing 180 over 360, 180 over 360, and times with standard 2 pi. You see, 22 over 7 given that. And times with 14. Wow, Sunta, cool are you? Okay, so another one is 180, 360 times 2, 22 over 7, and 7. Okay, let me answer this student first. Okay, teacher, why is the radius 7? Okay, let me show you ST. Okay, I make it bigger and show you. Can you see ST? It's here to here. Okay, I draw it out. Can you see that? And the center is in the middle, right? The radius is 7. Can you see that? Okay, the radius is 7. That's why I write the 7 there. Okay, so of course, you slowly type everything to your calculator. You will be getting your final answer. Okay, in cm. Sorry, I missed out this thing. Can you write it down in case there is a student that's not in my normal class, or maybe you're from different states. Okay, this is my number. Okay, because I say that I won't be writing the final answer there. Okay, I won't be writing final answer there. Okay, so if you need the final answer, of course, today I haven't finished the whole thing yet. So you can get the answer from you can WhatsApp me. I can send the answer to you. Okay, but not now lah. Okay, not now because I haven't finished yet. Okay, now B. Okay, B. Area being pi r square. Okay, piece by piece. Okay, piece by piece, and then shaded region. Okay, shaded region. So I place here shaded region. So I write here lah, shaded region. So let me erase this part and show you what is the shaded region that they want. This is the shaded region that they want. So you see, this is the one I shaded out for you. Oh, that's the one, right? So that's the part that they want. Okay. Now, so everyone, we know the radius angle, right? So you know it will be one piece by one piece. Can you tell me, in order to get your final answer, there is how many pieces that we want? Okay, how many pieces that we want? We have 2 main pieces. Okay, 2 main pieces to reach that answer. Okay, 2 main pieces to reach that answer. Okay, now, so now, yeah, number 1 is your semicircle, right? And you minus off one piece by one piece, one big semicircle, you minus off your sector. You minus off your sector. Then you get the answer already. Okay, why not? I give you some time. Okay, I give you some time. Okay, you feed all the relevant radius angle. Okay, relevant radius angle. You get the final answer and you type it out. I want to see whether your final answer and my final answer are same or not. Okay, now, yeah, correct. Use 22/7 because it's given there, 22/7. If let's say you want to write your final answer in decimal point, minimum requirement 2 decimal point. Okay, minimum requirement 2 decimal point. Okay, come, you can start now. I'll give you a good 1 minute only. You have to make it faster. Okay, make it faster because we have to handle something harder in a while. Okay, something harder. Okay, come, make it fast. Okay, very good. So I noticed that a lot of students, they can straight away type it out. I believe you know the concept and you are working out other questions. Very good. Okay, it means you're okay with that already. So I believe the final question is your problem, right? The final question is your problem. Okay. Okay. Oh, sorry, Yonglin. Bye, Roger. Bye. Okay, why is the other one not 7? Isn't 7? You mean? Let me see. You mean the big one, is it? Yonglin, you mean the big one, is it? The big one. Okay, see, let me show you. You look at the big line. You always go back to your center to decide as well. You see, you go back to your center, it's the same center in the middle, right? So if you draw it to the side, can you see it's actually 14? So you always draw out to your circumference, then you'll be able to find it. That's your 14, that's why I put a 14 there. Okay, always start from your center. Okay, no problem. Can. Okay, so I get a lot of replies from everyone. the answer here is 282.3333333. Okay, so there is one student got wrong, okay, but it's fine. Okay, so I'll be doing it now. Okay, so we have to minus, right? Remember, pi r square. Okay, don't use the wrong formula, okay, pi r square, everyone. Okay, so radius and angle, I fit it inside, you get a 40 and 180, and the small one, it's 7 and 60, right? So bracket minus bracket, 180 over 360, and the standard workings of what? 22 over 7 times 14 squared. 60 over 360 times the standard, fill in the blanks, can you see that? Then why not I type it out as well, see whether your answer same as me or not. Suppose same one, okay? Because everything is about fill in the blanks, okay? It's like fill in the blanks. 308 minus of 60 over 360 times 22 over 7 times 7 times 7. So you'll be getting, I'll be writing in fraction manner, okay? 25 2 over 3. So you take your 308 minus of, the answer you will be getting 2821 over 3 cm squared. So remember, minimum requirement 2 decimal point. You can put 282.33. Okay, so now our last how many minutes? 10 plus 15, 20 minutes. Okay, last 20 minutes. Okay, let me move down a bit. Let me tell you, some weird questions. Okay, what are things that you have to try to apply? Okay, if let's say for Form 1 students, okay, because Form 1 student you're kind of strong, right? But there is one chapter maybe you haven't learned yet called Pythagoras theorem. Okay, for Form 1 students. Okay, this question over here, can you move down to this question number 7? Can you see that? Now, so your question A, you need this thing called Pythagoras. Okay, Pythagoras theorem. So can you write it there? So if let's say Form 1 student you can't do this question, it's fine, just leave it. Okay, the rest of it can do it. Except for this question 7, Pythagoras that you did. Okay, for Form 1 students, okay, for other form, of course, you can do it like 2, Form 3, Form 4, Form 5. You can do this question, of course. Okay, now so everyone, now we will straight away move to our hardest level. Okay, our adult question. Okay, adult question. The rest of the question roughly the same meaning. Okay, roughly the same meaning. Okay, so I move down. The final question 13. Sorry, question 13. Question 13. Now, so I repeat. After question 13, if let's say I have time, I will do the other one. Okay, because I scared I don't have any extra time for because later I have another class. Okay, so question 13 now. Question 13. I remember question 13. I put it in my advertisement. Okay, the funny advertisement. Okay, very cringe. Okay, so I say that to get the shaded regions area. Okay, shaded regions area, you need 2 shades. Okay, 2 shades to get 3 leaves, right? To get 3 leaves. So how to get that and how we explain this question, you look at how the whole thing goes. Okay, now everyone. Okay, Jackson, question 10. Let me check. Question 10. No, question 10 is not hard. Okay, if I'm not mistaken, this thing I get it from Singapore book. Okay, Singapore book. Yeah, okay. Now, so everyone, okay, let me explain a bit on question 13 first. Okay, in case students say that, wow, teacher, if let's say this thing come out, then how? Cannot, right? Okay, so everyone, listen carefully. Listen carefully. Okay. For question 13, right? Okay, because there is Form 1 up to Form 5 in this class, right? Okay. Why I take this question and put it over here and treat it like, oh, it's part of our syllabus. Okay, reason being, number 1, because majority of my normal class students is from Catholic high school. Okay, Liang J Catholic high school. Okay, so their mathematics exam, right, is kind of like, whoa. Okay, so this is, if I'm not mistaken, this thing I get it from Catholic high school passing paper. If I'm not mistaken. Okay, it's either I get it from Catholic high school paper or I get it from Singapore book. Because I have a range of like Singapore book, so I can get it from there. Okay, some kind of like whoa question, so I take it out and share with you all. And student might say that, teacher, if let's say you say this is not relevant to SPM, then why you talk about this question? The reason being, the harder question it goes, of course relevant as in syllabus wise, you can settle on, okay? So why I come up with something that whoa. Reason being, if let's say your level increase, when you deal with easy question, it will be easier for you to look at it. That's why I choose to get something harder, okay, harder, where you have to apply a lot of like logical thinking, okay? Now, see, for question 13, I will go very deep, okay, very deep. Listen carefully. I read the question now, okay? Some of you might like, whoa, what is that? So I will explain using another picture in the wall. Okay, so let's start question 13 now. Okay, question 13, be careful, we start now, question 13. Okay, the figure below is made up of 4 identical circles. Okay, so like my English also cannot pakai, okay? I can just roughly say like some important keywords in maths, okay? So that's how I explain to students. So what's the meaning of identical? Okay, back to my Form 2, Form 3 also, I don't know what's the meaning of this identical thing. Okay, so what is identical? Identical means congruent. So some of you might say, teacher, what's the meaning of congruent? Even worse. Okay, congruent means same. 100% look alike. 100% look alike. Okay, so that's the meaning of identical. Okay, so it says that there is 4 identical circles over here. Now, everyone, keep this in mind. Okay, questions from your school, okay, whatever exam paper, right? You don't treat it as follow 100% scale. Okay, so can you see this circle is kind of like flat a bit, man? So the student might say, teacher, why so weird on this picture? Yes, it's not drawn to scale. Okay, now, then it says there is an equilateral triangle. What is equilateral triangle? It means a triangle with equal length. And can you tell me another important message for your equilateral? Can you write it up? Can you type it up? Another important message for equilateral. Besides same length, okay. So besides same length, what else? Come let me know. Yes, obvious, right? Okay, obvious, same degree. So the same degree being 60, 60, and 60. Okay, but anyhow, students, okay, everyone, because this class involves like lower standard, right? So if there is any creative method that you have, go ahead. Of course, you want to confirm with me, you can send it to my WhatsApp. I repeat on my WhatsApp, 01738176770. You can send it to me there. Because just now in Mandarin class, right, student have been asking me, teacher, can I do this? This one actually faster. Yes, go ahead and do it. Okay, because there is certain methods that later in the question we can apply some Form 3 related chapters. But I'm not doing that because there is Form 1 and Form 2 here. Because mainly this seminar is for Form 2, right? That's why I'm not using that faster method. I'll be using something more towards everybody can understand it. Okay, so that's why I go like lower standard a bit. Okay, then it says equilateral triangle touching points X, Y, Z on a circle. So these 4 identical circles intersect and hit that X, Y, Z point, okay. So let me tell you something. Not to say interesting, okay, because student might say, oh teacher, if you say interesting because you know maths, of course you say interesting, okay. Now let me tell you something. If let's say 4 identical circles, it hits that X, Y, Z point, right? It means definitely it will hit the center over here, and over here. Now, I believe students starts to, teacher, what the hell is this? Why got 3 points suddenly comes out one? Okay. Now, why looks like Sasuke eyeball? Okay. Now, so let me tell you. See, so student might say, teacher, why it will touch the center? I don't understand. Okay, now let me take this away and draw it using a proper scale. Then you will know it. That's why I say it requires a bit of like logical thinking. Okay, I will explain. Don't worry. Okay, let me go through the questions first. In a while, I'll explain why it touched the center. Okay, later when I draw into the scale, you will know already. I'll draw into a proper scale. Given that the area of triangle is 48, so they really say, oh, the area of triangle is actually 48 cm squared. So it's the one over here. Okay, the 48 cm squared. Okay, good. Then the diameter, be careful because Mandarin class, I do it wrongly just now, okay. the diameter of the circle is 12 cm. 12 cm, I want radius, right? So radius equals to 6 cm. So I know my radius is 6 cm radius, so I put it there. Okay, 6 cm. I know radius 6 cm. Moreover, 4 identical circles, everything 6 cm. Okay? Now, the main thing comes in really. Let me take this away a while, okay? Take it away for a while and draw it into a proper scale so students know why is it like this. Okay. Now, so, I put it at the bottom part, I think better. Okay, so everyone, I will be drawing 4 identical circles. Sorry, in a while. So let me put it nicely, just nice over here. Let me draw it first. In case you are rushing, right? It's okay if let's say you want to go already, it's fine. Okay. Now, so everyone, see, so I think I make it this way. Nice. Okay. Now, so everyone, I draw it in a proper scale. I draw it in a square grid. Okay, with the proper scale, then you can see why they intersect. Okay, why they intersect. Okay, everyone, let me slowly draw it. Okay, as you can see, there's a red circle there, right? Okay, red circle there. And what I do next is I will copy. Okay, I will copy another. Okay, another identical one with the relevant center in the middle, and I will make it a different color so it will be easier for you to read out. Okay, so let's make it blue color lah. Okay, and now I place it over here like this. Okay, now so everybody, this part okay, you see I place it there already. Okay, now I copy another one and I paste it over here. I use a different color. I use a different color, so let's say the different color is green. So what I'm trying to do here is to work out the same picture so you know why is it like this. Okay, let me see, is this good enough? It's not good enough. So I place it just nice, okay, just nice over here. Fantastic. Okay, great. Now, so you notice that, no need copy, okay, because I'm trying to explain why they intersect. Okay, I mean, why intersect means, let me flip to the question for a while. Do you notice just now I explained that, I said that, can you see the red color dot? Eventually, it hits the center on the other circles as well, right? So I'm trying to explain why they touch that center here. Why it touched the center here. I'm trying to explain that. Because when you class they ask, teacher, why touch center one? So I draw into a scale, then you will know. Okay. So you see, I go back to the circle and I get another circle for you. Okay, I get another circle for you. So I paste it here. Okay. So I use a different color. Okay, let's say this color is like purple. Okay, so I move this purple circle now. So I move. See that not? You see that? So when I place the 4 identical circles together, do you notice? Yes, I get the same picture. Can you see that? It's the same picture. And just now that question, it touched the center. It touched like this way. Can you see that? Then it forms an equilateral. Can you see that's the original question? Okay, now I want to ask everyone, do you understand why it touched the center now? Can you see the center here, the center here, the center here? You understand already? I redraw into a scale, into a proper scale, so it will be easier for you to know why there's a center there. Just now I put the center there, right? Okay. Yes, looks like Mitsubishi logo, right? Okay. So everybody okay with this one? So now I move up to the question and let me further explain using our picture. Okay, I will suggest students to use pencil for this question because there are so many inner parts that you have to work it out. Okay, especially for Form 5 Catholic High School students. Okay, this question, as I remember, I get it from your school. Okay, so be careful. If let's say there is a trial exam in your school, right? So better you know this kind of level. Okay, but SPM, no, you won't get something that creative. Okay, SPM mathematics cannot pakai. Okay, it's like your question 1 just now. Okay, question 1 just now. Okay, the first question. Okay, now so everyone, since we know there's a center, imagine if Now, I'm teaching Form 1, Form 2 as well. That's why I'm going down into something easier. So imagine if I draw to each of the center. Draw to each of the center. Can everyone, you don't have to type to me, you just tell yourself only lah. What shape is this? It's a very obvious hexagon. Hexagon, right? And you know that one whole circle is 360 in the center, right? Okay, that's the center. That will be 360 in total. These will be 360 in total. So, if I get the point and draw to each of the center and the intersection, okay, center in the intersection, you know the inner 360. Over here, you can separate into what? You can separate into 60, 60 degrees, 60 degrees, 60 again, 60 again, and 60 again, because of equal length, right? And you know that, when you draw that, this thing being the radius and radius, which is 6 cm, it forms isosceles, right? But because of the 60 degree in the middle, you accidentally notice that this is an equilateral as well. And you know this will be 60 degree and 60 degree as well as the rest of it. By the way, because of hexagon, okay? So, since you know everything is 60 degree, now I will erase the inner part, erase everything, and now you know this one part over here is 120, and same applies to the rest of it. And now when I read the question, you know, okay, perimeter, you have to go 2 pi r. You have to go line by line. And when you look at the whole diagram, you notice that, whole diagram, you need the what? Okay, why not I highlight for you, see? You need this arc, correct not? You need this arc, and then you have a total of how many of them? 3 of them. Second, and the third is a Mickey Mouse head, right? So I have to get one part and times 3. So I write it by the side, 3 times with one arc. And that one arc, can everybody type to me what's the relevant angle and radius? I want you to type to me the radius and the angle. Okay, tell me now. Okay, I want to see in the chats. Okay, what's the relevant angle and the radius? Thank you very much. Angle, I get it perfectly from you all. Very good. Okay, so as well as the radius as well, okay? So angle, it's a very obvious 240 degrees because the whole thing 360. Thank you. Okay, thank you very much. Okay, what's the radius then? 6 cm. 6 cm. Okay, so radius, sorry, I placed it over here. My radius 6 cm, my angle 240, so I can get 240 over 360 times 2 times pi, not given, I use fractional. Okay, I'll be using fraction of 22 over 7 times with radius of 6. And of course, you'll be getting decimal point, it's fine. Okay, it's fine. 240 over 360 times 2 times 22 over 7 times 6. Whoa, weird decimal point, wait. Weird decimal point. Okay, so you will times with 3, 75.43 cm. That's the answer for your A. Let me tell everybody one very important message. Okay, this is considered like a hot question level. You have to apply so many logical thinking, right? Okay, so it's kind of tedious when you come into this kind of question. Okay, so I need to tell everybody a very important message. You always repeat questions that you don't understand. Repeat as in you can repeatedly try it again. Okay, if you don't know, then what you do, you ask. Okay, you try again. You ask, then you try again. Okay, you can ask me, if let's say my explanation is not good enough, okay, what you can do, you can ask your friends, okay, that understand. Because maybe your friends explain and suddenly you understand already. Okay, so you can ask other students, other friends, okay, other like what's it called, your teachers, everything, to make sure they have like other explanation that helps you out. So you can always repeat your hot question. Okay, do 1 time, cannot understand, do 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, okay? So you can repeat the hot question. Okay, Jala, the 6 cm is given there because they say diameter 12 cm. Okay, diameter 12 cm. Okay, Angela, will this kind of question comes out in exam? For Catholic high school, yes. Okay, yeah, because Catholic high school, you know what, I always get what's it called? Questions from Catholic High School, okay, because the question from Catholic High School is like kind of like, whoa, that's why I always get it from there, as well as Singapore paper. So to improve everybody's level. When your level is like so high, then when you look at the easy question, then you know everything's like okay with me. So everyone, our final question of the day. Okay, final question of the day, part B. After part B, I will stop. Okay, any questions you can ask me in my WhatsApp 017-381-7670. But I don't have the full answer yet. The full answer will be like maybe 2-3 days. Okay, I'll pass it to another tutor to do it. Okay, everyone, our final part B now. Okay, the final part B. Now, this is the interesting part. Interesting as in, I believe most of the Form 5 students, they come here for this part B. Okay, now, so student might say this thing, teacher, okay, when I look at this part B, later in a while, I'll be explaining, right? When I explain, student might have this thought and they say that, wow, teacher, if let's say this thing comes to exam, how I think this way, that's why I say the more this kind of question you do, the better you becomes, right? So now, let me show you how I work it out. If you have any creative method, go ahead. Okay, you can share to me as well. So let me make it bigger and tell you how to get the area's shaded region. Pi r square, by the way, shaded region, one piece by one piece. Wow, this one really powerful. Gang. Okay, now see. So let me erase this. That's why I say use a pencil, right? I will ask you questions. You start doing in the chats for me, everyone. First, okay, see I draw this circle, you don't draw, see and there is another circle over here, right? Okay, look at these two red color circle, and you can see that Y and X point. If I draw a line in the middle, can I say part A and part B is the same area? Can I say that? You see the middle part there, right? Okay, the middle part there. If I cut half, A and B same or not? Yes, it's the same thing. Okay, it's the same thing. Thank you very much. Okay, so I remember in the advertisement, I say that to get the 3 leaves, you need two areas, right? So the 2 areas, I put it by the side of me and Gabriel, right? Okay, so the 2 area being number 1. Why not I ask everyone now? Can you tell me how? Can you tell me how to get this part? You try to explain to me. You don't have to type the working sense. You just explain to me how to get it. Okay, that's your step 1, by the way. So my step 1, I want to get this part. So how to get this part? Okay, so you try and see. I'll give you some time to work it out on that. Yes, Zheng Yi, but I want one part, right? So what's the next thing that you have to do? What's the next thing that you have to do? Yes, okay, thank you very much, everyone. So you have to get a circle with radius 6 cm, you minus the triangle where it's given as 48 on top, right? Thank you for your replies, okay? Student that reply me, yes, correct, very good. Then you divide by 3. You'll be getting that answer, right? So it's like this, circle minus of the triangle in the middle, then you get this 1, 2, 3, right? Then you divide by 3 to get the one part lah. So let me quickly work out that part. Okay, this one 48 by the way. So 22/7 times 6 times 6 minus 48, and then the whole thing divided by 3. Whoa, then the student will say this thing, teacher got decimal. 2 decimal point lah. 22/7 times 6 times 6, and then minus 48, then divide by 2. Aish. Hey, wait. Did I type wrongly? 6 times 6 minus 48, then divide by 2. Oh, okay lor, 32.57 cm square. Then the next thing comes in already. Okay, see so everyone, I will take this part and I will turn. Okay, see I'll place it over here and show you. Can you see this part here, everyone? It's the same answer, right? It's the same answer. You told me that just now initially. And what I do next is, okay, see I copy one, and I place it here. Okay, I show you. Oh, I got that one part already. Okay, then I color it. Okay, the next one is I will be going into the triangle. Whoa, the triangle. And you know the triangle is 48, right? Yes, okay. That triangle, I will divide into 3 parts like this to get the one triangle. Okay, so I'm getting this triangle, you know. Okay, I'm getting this triangle out, everyone. So let me take this triangle out. So I'll take this triangle out. You see, I'm getting this, you know. This is the next part. Okay, so this triangle. But student might ask, teacher, why you want to get the triangle? Okay, so I'll work it out. You know it in a while. So a triangle being 48 divided by 3, you will get this triangle. So 48 divided by 3, you get 16. Okay, cm squared. So my next thing to everybody is, now, why I purposely put these 2 figures out? Okay, let me copy and paste it over here and show you if I combine them together. If I place it, sorry, I move it down a bit. If I paste them together, okay, I want to minus off the blue color part, you know. I take the red color part minus the blue color part. You notice that if I erase it, you see I erase the blue color part because I don't want that, I want to minus that blue color part, you know. Do you notice you get this remaining part? And this remaining part is the what? It's this, everyone. Let me show you. Is this. I color it here, is this part. And can you see this part is the what? If I combine them together, it becomes one leaf. One leaves. Okay, so you see, if I combine it, one part, then the bottom part over here just now, right? I combine it, it becomes one leaves. And that will be a one piece of one piece of leaves. And then you times 3, you will be getting your answer. So I will be writing my step 3 now. Step 3, 32.57 minus 16 to get this one. Okay, which is 32.57 minus of my 16, I'll be getting 16.57. Hey, sorry, did I minus wrongly? Sorry, minus 16. Yeah, minus wrongly, sorry. Sorry, 48 divided by 3. 48 divided by 3, yes. 2207, 6 times 6. Sorry, let me check answer first. 7, 6, and 58 divided by 3. Oh, sorry, this one I typed wrongly. Thank you very much, Sengda. Thank you, Wesley. Okay, thank you very much, because I wrote wrongly on that. Okay, so this one is supposed to be 21.71. Thank you very much. Okay, thank you. Then I have to minus it lah. Minus it lah. So this one minus lah. Same explanation, it's just that I write wrongly lah. Okay, so I minus it, I will be getting minus of 16, 5.71 cm squared. And then step 4, I'll be getting the answer 5.71 times with 3. And your answer being 17.13 cm squared. That's how you get the final answer. Okay, sorry on the error part. Okay, so everyone, I will take this video and convert into a YouTube video. So in case you want to see it one more time, you can view it like maybe another 2-3 days. You will see it already. Okay, as well as your full solution, not full solution, final answer. Okay, so because working wise, I want you to really work it out. Okay, I've been repeating the same process, except for this final question a bit hard lah. Okay, so remember, hot question you can repeatedly try it out until you understand. Okay, and as for question 1 up to question 12, those are normal, okay question. So remember to try that out, because that will be very relevant to your normal exam. Okay, so I'll be stopping here today. So thank you very much, and I hope students did step out from the class and understand something. Thank you very much, and bye bye. Okay, no problem. Thank you very much. Thank you for your presence here as well. No problem.